Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Doom Fifakill, as you guys know, and today what I have for you is my second of many DLC map gameplays. This is the Awakening DLC. It's the first of 4 in Black Ops 3. As I'm sure you guys who watched the last video will know, it's the first installment of the 4. And this map today, we have Rise. It is a 60-0 gameplay with a nuclear, obviously, and it does have a little bit of a gun streak in there too. Pretty nice gameplay. I definitely could have gone on more of a streak, but unfortunately we did triple cap out. But 60-0 ending, definitely not going to complain with a nuclear in the first half. It was quite a quick nuke too, so that's also pretty good. So I hope you definitely enjoy the gameplay. There is a story I want to tell in a little bit, but I would like to cover quickly that if you want to know the class setup I was using in this game, I do quickly run through it, or not so quickly. I'm going to break down maybe what I used at the end. I did that in the last video. I might start breaking down into smaller detail, not like a full class setup video, but not just running through it verbally, what my class is. So if you want to know that, stick around to the end, and just take a quick look at that if you want to know what I'm using, why I'm using it, and etc, etc. So Rise, this is the construction map. I think it's quite a good map. It's my second favorite of the 4. I definitely don't think it's the best looking of them all. I believe Splash is the best looking, but that's also the one I hate the most. Gauntlet's the second best. That's the second least favorite of mine. This being the third worst. I don't know, maybe. I think Skyjack does look pretty bad. The colors on that map aren't great, but it does play absolutely amazingly. So it's kind of like a little reverse order we got going on there. So that's kind of interesting, I guess. Anyway, there was a story I wanted to run through just quickly. I'm going to cover something really fast just before that, and just to let you guys know what's going on in the future, and then we'll go through the story. So basically, just to give you guys an update on what's going to happen in the next couple of days, there will be a 208 kill game on Domination on Nuketown. That's a 208 kill game on Domination, so that's pretty cool. It's 1 kill less than I think what the record is currently on YouTube. I know that people have had more than that, but they haven't had proper proof of it yet, and that's 209. I did get a 209, but the gameplay is supposed to be being used elsewhere, but it won't really make a difference. It's only 1 kill, and it's a good gameplay nonetheless. But 208 on Domination, and that'll probably end up being part 4 of my series for the 100+ challenge. I also have more DLC gameplays coming out very soon. There's going to be 100+s on every map, and nuclears on every map. I've already done 2 of the 4, and I got close to another one, and that is the story I'm about to tell now. So yeah, let's jump right into this. Basically, what happened was I was playing with one of my buddies the other night, Doominage. Some of you guys will know him, some of you guys won't. But basically, me and him went to play with the mindset that we wanted to get nuclears on these maps for gameplays. So we go into Gauntlet, and we run into this guy. And what he's doing, he's sitting in the jungle part of the map, because in case you didn't know, Gauntlet, there's 3 biomes, climates kind of thing, because it's a military training ground, help the troops adapt to what they're doing. And there's a city part, a jungle part, and a snowy part. So we run into the jungle, and it's already quite crowded, hard to know where people are, and then we get killed by someone, and we have no idea where this dude is, what he's doing, and it turns out it is a Scythe character, the Reaper, with a green jungle armor on, and we could not see this dude at all. So we ran up behind him, and we saw his body laying down, and we could not see him for our lives. As you see, I just picked up the nuclear there. And I do end up the first round flawless, obviously. Pretty nice streak going already, and we just continue a little bit into the second round. Anyways, so we see this dude laying down, and we only just about saw him when he turned to try and kill us, because he'd obviously heard us through his headset or whatever. And we see this guy, and it was ridiculous how blended in he was to that area of the map. It was absolutely ridiculous. So we thought it'd be funny if we did the same kind of thing, put a specialist on with the jungle thing, and I chose the active camo character, the Ripper. I don't know his name. Yeah, I honestly have no idea. It's the one with the Ripper and the active camo, though, and I made him an all jungle camo because his suit of armor is the one that covers the most, and if you do put a camo on it, it covers your entire body. So that's why I chose him, and also active camo just makes that tactic even more overpowered. And we ran into this room, or that part of the map, and people would run around the corner, and we wouldn't even shoot at these people, and they would run past us. They would run into us, and they wouldn't even see us, just because we blended in so well. I looked at Minaj, and Minaj looked at me, and you couldn't even see each other, even though we knew we were there. The color of the armor just blends in with that part of the map so well. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's also really cool spots you can stand and run to keep yourself alive. I may even upload parts of that gameplay just because of how how it played, but I'm gonna, as I said a couple in the last few commentaries, I'm making a tips and tricks video soon, and I'll definitely include that somewhere in there because that's pretty cool and it's relevant with the new maps and whatnot. So, be looking out for that, but it was crazy. And in game chat, these dudes were talking mad smack about us, and Minaj was in game chat, he was talking back, and, so I was going on this massive streak, and there was this one guy, and he was just getting so mad, and he ended up killing me one off the nuclear, which did kind of suck, but it was what followed that, which is the kind of, the climax of this story, which I thought was just so funny. So I look at Twitter, and this dude has found Minaj's Twitter and tweeted him asking if he wanted to play, and then in the comments of my last video, this dude starts talking mad smack. He's like telling me to just like do stupid stuff, and that I was a terrible camping player who just sits in the jungle all day. And I just found it so funny that this one guy we played against and just played like absolute idiots and almost got a nuke on, just found my channel and starts talking smack. I thought it was the funniest thing in the world when I saw it, because I knew immediately who it was. I went back to the gameplay and it was indeed him. I just thought it was so funny that he was that butthurt and managed to find my channel and just come and mention it on there. I don't know why it was so amusing to me. I just thought that was a pretty cool story I could tell you guys. That's something that happened quite recently that I thought was interesting, so I thought I'd just let you guys know that. Anyway, I'm gonna run through the class real quick. As you'll see, I'm using the KN44 with the grip, fast mags, and long barrel. That's what I use on this one. The grip, obviously, I use that on every single gun. Fast mags, I prefer fast mags to extended mags just because I'm a fast-paced player. Extended mags, you get maybe 1 or 2 extra kills, but with fast mags, you can jump up quickly, reload, and then be ready to shoot people again by the time they've respawned. Whereas extended mags, you get 1 or 2 extra kills off the spawn, but if they're spawning all around you, like they often do, there's really nothing you can do to counter that, which is obviously a big problem. So that's the main reason I use fast mags. And long barrel, that's just because I just slung it on there and it's just worked since. And obviously it has some effect. It just gives me more damage at range, which does come in quite handy at points in the gameplay. Obviously, as always, I don't run a secondary tactical or lethal grenades, and we run afterburner and overclock, which afterburner, it helps me jump around. As you'll see, I will run, jump, and do all kinds of things a lot, and that's like the main part of that. So I definitely advise you run that if you're looking to maybe better your playstyle. Overclock, get that specialist back more often. As you'll see, I get a lot of kills to the specialist, so that's obviously a bonus. Scavenger as my perk too, which helps me pick up bullets, which helps me go on these long flawless streaks like this. Perfect example of why you should use Scavenger. And finally, Tactical March, just to save me from some stuns every now and then. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Drop a like, drop a comment on what you want me to do in the next video if you like this one. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.